Hi guys, we're at Bodyzone today. I'm here talking to Ryan about bodybuilding and fitness in general, and how mentally when he does stuff and how much of a release it is for him in the gym. Ryan, when you do competitions, how does it feel mentally to you getting ready for comp and doing everything, all the food prep, bits and pieces like that?
Yeah, cheers, Scott. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I've done a few competitions now. Pictures up there. That was me about a year and a half ago. Came 6th in the sort of the British in the under 85 category. It's tough. I mean, when you're cutting down for a show, you're hungry and you're tired, which means you're ratty. You lose your temper a little bit, and you're maybe not the most pleasant sort of person to be around at times.
No.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, you're dieting. It doesn't matter whether you're hungry. You still got to come down to the gym. Still got to go to work.
But when you go to, obviously, when you're having a bad day,
Yeah.
obviously even though when you diet bits and pieces, do you find is a release to come to the gym, or does it find it the other way around?
It certainly is a bit of a release, yeah. I mean, it's also very tricky as well when I'm dieting to just physically coming down to the gym. Sometimes it can actually be harder than it's a bit of a release. So I mean, when I do
when in competition diet?
Yeah. What I do personally get a release is more when it's not competition. It's like if let's say at work I sort of in quotes manage or I look after about 120 odd people,
Okay.
and if you get a bad day at work,
It's stressful.
then it's stressful and it really sort of plays on your mind, and then the gym is something completely different, completely away from the aspect of work. And all I'm trying to do, I get heavyweight, I'm trying to count to 12 or count to 8 or count to 10. That's the only thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do that for 45 minutes, and whatever the problem was, actually wasn't that much of a big a deal, you know.
Yeah, see, when I found when I've done it, I use it to kind of like, it's not about the 10, the 12, the 15. It's just about to that point of where you feel good.
Yeah.
That's how I use it. Obviously, I don't do competitions like yourself, because obviously, for me, I don't think I could handle the mental prep.
Okay. Yeah.
But obviously, I think it takes, I don't know, for you, how do you find the mental prep? Obviously, it must take a lot out of you.
I mean, it does. I mean, you can't see, obviously, here my wife, Babita, hello Babita, my new wife Babita, sort of behind us. And I know she could probably say more than I can. You can be a bit of a dick at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it comes your whole life, doesn't it?
It does, unfortunately. You've got to realise at times, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm nothing special. I'm never going to set the world on fire. But those going to get a little bit of a trophy and a well done.
But what is that? Obviously, you've got the likes of like Phil Heath out there and all the big boys.
Yeah.
So what motivates you to put yourself through that
to
get to that to look
that
like
stage.
that? Because obviously you look awesome there.
Thanks,
but obviously I imagine mentally
it's horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, at times you want to give up. You think about food at the time, or walk into the kitchen and open the cupboards and look at stuff and know I can't eat it. Or very occasionally you put it into your mouth and spit it out because you just can't actually eat it. I mean, it is incredible.
So you do find it really hard towards
I do.
being strict with it.
Yeah, very much so, man. But you know, let's say unfortunately, the gym almost just nothing helps. I suppose what does help me is the gym doesn't help because I'm tired. Yeah.
Yep.
Eating food sort of doesn't help because I'm hungry. As soon as I finish a bowl of food, I've got nothing left. But what does help me is knowing that I'm going to look like that at some point on stage. And to me, it's just a thrill watching your body change over those months.
So when you finish comp, so like the day on that,
yeah,
what position did you come in that?
That was 6th in the British.
So once you finished that day, what did you eat?
What did I eat? A lot of chocolate, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of chocolate. I had probably several kilograms of chocolate in my bag. Didn't eat all of it.
What, literally on that day?
Oh, straight up, man. I've already brought. So I'm doing a show now in 8 weeks' time. And I've already bought my chocolate for the show. It's already in my bag.
Ready to go.
It's ready to go. Yeah. It's about again.
So
it's
then
2
training
kilograms.
changes mentally for you, does it? After obviously once you've got your carbs back in.
It does, yeah.
And obviously if you've had a stressful day after that, the whole gym means something completely different.
It does. I mean, certainly after the show, you can actually relax here, and you come here and people want to know about what you've done. They want to see a trophy. They want to see the pictures. Yeah. And you get the congratulations.
So would you say this is more like your pub? Obviously not in competition time, but after that.
It is. I tell a lot of people, tell anyone who's watching, to me, a gym like this, a small gym like this, it's like a club. I could sit there all day and just watch people come in and out, not even train, and have a good time.
So sometimes it's not even just about the training, it's about the having the social side of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Because my son, who's just over there, he's 16 years old. He's put on, believe it or not, 3 stones in the first year, which is just
Wow.
I wish I could do that. Mind-boggling.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. He's got a good set of biceps.
You couldn't ask for that, could you?
No, and he comes here and he loves it as well. He's met friends here, people he's met here. He's in quotes friends on Facebook. He actually goes out with them as well, and meets them face to face.
Because sometimes people get good genetics, they only got to look at a weight, pick it up. But some other people have to work harder.
Yeah.
Would you say it's easier for your son than you, genetic-wise?
So hard to tell. I mean, I look at my. I call him my son. It's actually my stepson because we haven't got the genetics, but
Right.
we're very close. He was my best man at the wedding that was in November. So we go on real well. I love him. My dad was 5'4". My mum was 5'2". My sister's 5'4".
Whatever ends up happening.
My nan was under 5'4". I mean, my genetics are not good at all. I'm 5'9".
So you'd find it more hard work to because obviously people say sometimes when you've got the genetics, it's easier.
Yeah, I'd say my genetics are below average, but I've been training since I was 30. I'm now almost 50.
Okay.
And I've just trained more or less, probably on average, 6 days a week for the last 20 years and watch my diet. I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have late nights. It might seem like boring, but I enjoy my life. I go out with my wife and my son. We eat at Penny Hill Park or some lovely sort of fish and chips wherever it is. That's what I enjoy. Maybe walk the dogs.
So if you aren't in comp, you're not completely 100% strict with your.
I'm very, very strict, but for example,
But you do have treat days.
I do have a little bit of a treat, but that just might be actually a little bit more fish than I should have. or maybe I'll have that much of a chip, but no.
So would you agree
I'm
on that it doesn't matter what size or where you're starting mentally or where in the thing, it is possible if you really wanted to, whether you've got the genetics, whether you've got everything behind you, don't need to be a millionaire to achieve something like that.
No, I'd agree. You've got to. It's a lifestyle, yeah.
Yep.
If you want to have a big stomach, and be overweight and puff around, go and eat a load of donuts. That's the lifestyle. It's cool. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to end up sort of like being like that, you've got to get your ass down the gym. You've got to watch your food. You've got to have your early nights. You can't be drinking. You probably can't be smoking either. You've got to be fairly strict. Anyone can look like that. I'm 50. I started when I was
Even
30.
if somebody was like saying 20 stone,
yeah,
they could end up on stage like that.
they would probably find it harder than myself to start with because I wasn't 20 stone. They'd have to might probably have to lose a bit of weight, lose a bit of fat, see what they look like, see maybe how much loose skin they've got, whatever it is. But certainly, I've seen masters 50s and masters 60s go on stage. It's like, and they tell me some stories what they've been up to. Maybe they've been inside, maybe they've had very bad diets, maybe they had bariatric surgery when the stomachs have been like too big, and they said, "Oh, I was out here, I was 25 stone." It's like, but man, you were 17, 18 stone now. You ripped to shreds. It's like, yeah. So anybody can improve themselves. Yeah.
So would you say somebody with a mental health problem could do bodybuilding in general, with obviously knowing what it takes to get to that stage, or just in general the normal gym for mental health? Would you say that's more of a release than?
Gosh, that's a big question, because when obviously mental health can be any sort of spectrum.
Yes.
So I mean, if someone with a really big issue probably would just struggle maybe coming to the gym with lots of people around. However, I've met people who have that issue, and the gyms open them up to be a new person.
So there's a gym like this sort of size, like Bodyzone.
Oh man, it's
where it's not one of them big commercial gyms. It's more of a family.
Yeah, it's
gym.
family and it's friendly, and everyone knows each other, and people look after themselves.
Yeah.
I'd say if you've got some issues where maybe you're maybe a little bit timid, you don't want to speak to some people, you've got a few issues maybe with your body, you come in here like this, and people just become quite friendly towards you.
Do you find that these sort of things that they don't judge with the mental health for these kind of gyms, whereas they're more corporate side of it's a bit?
Absolutely, because I've been to corporate gyms, I've been to your Virgins, and your other large gyms as well, and there's a lot of people with a lot of that. Yes. And you can see in the car park, you know what I mean, you've got your Ferraris and your Maseratis or whatever it is, and people talk about that at the gym, and it's not that friendly. I don't know anyone's name. You come to gyms
whereas
like
here,
this,
you pretty much know everybody that comes in.
No one judges you. It doesn't matter whether you've been inside, whether you're a gambbanger, what you've done in the past, how let's say intelligent or what money you have. People just take you on face value, and if you're a good geezer or good lady. That's all that matters. If you can be friendly and lift a weight, that's good. If you need help lifting the weight, then we'll help you lift the weight.
So would you say in here then, with what you're saying there, as somebody with mental health that came here, would you say that people would probably coach him and show him in the right directions, give him tips, or him or her?
Yeah, I'd say so, as long as they're genuine and they actually want to be taught.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll respectful and weren't didn't act in a very peculiar way? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, because obviously there's limits to what you're allowed to do.
Because obviously you get, no matter who the people are, there's some like lads that go into a gym and just dump the weights around and
that's just
bits
not,
and pieces.
Yeah, that's not
kind
right,
of
or
gym,
being
is it?
disrespectful to people or whatever it is. But just like anyone could come in here, mental health issues or not, as long as you treat the place like you want your own place to be treated, and you respect the guys here and obviously the owner Sid, you'll be fine here.
Well, that pretty much wraps up for today, explaining about mental health, gym and bodybuilding. Look forward to the next video.